funny why you weren't called in the diary room.
I wonder, yeah. Maybe they're fucked with me enough, really. Maybe they're bored of me.
I'll ask you about the toilet gate. I won't say who it is.
What's toilet gate?
When, you know, who went into the toilet to their microphones off and both of them went in.
What? That's right. You know you can. You know the door goes both ways, don't you?
Of course not. I didn't
Thanks. Oh wow.
Yes.
That's all right.
Sugar.
Thanks.
Thank
Soon,
you.
But
Thank
I
you.
had a tray with a tray cloth and a small vase of flowers at the side.
Perfect. Can we sit down again?
Yes.
Just to the last bit of the show, then we can natter and gibber.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Natter and gibber. Oh, so the thing's working again now. The kettle.
What are you going to do? Just press the 100?
Yeah.
Temperamental.
Oh, bliss. Right.
Should we go back?
Yes, we shall.
And welcome back to Little Brothers
Big brothers, little brothers, cousin.
with Nick B.
And Victor E.
Live in the middle of the show for you guys out there.
Obviously, don't be alarmed. You are not experiencing any technical difficulties. We have been moved due to vandalisation by some unscrupulous miscreants. Anyway, here we are back again with the brilliant Miss Vanessa
Hello,
Phelps.
delighted to be here. Thanks so much for
No
inviting me.
worries.
No problem. Always love to have you. So, I mean, Nick touched on a point about favourites earlier on. Obviously, I myself, as a big football fan, you know, I do understand that, you know, if you're playing in a team with Frank Lampard, and Frank Lampard's earning £100,000 a week, and you're earning £500 a week, you know, it's not Frank Lampard's fault you're earning like £500. So it's up to you to take up the problem with the board or the chief executive. Anyway, that being said, obviously I don't have a problem with any favouritism or whatever, but I myself have noticed just a couple of things.
For example?
For example, the Tree of Temptation. I'm one of that I know 2 people to have had a task with the Tree of Temptation. Obviously, I failed my task, and quite spectacularly as well, I might add. But I was obviously, you know, a step short of being lobotomised by...
But you see, I might say, sorry to interrupt you.
No problem.
But I apologise for that, but I know we're going to be running out of time fairly soon. I could say that you were chosen by the Tree of Temptation because you are one of the favourites. Because the Tree of Temptation, I mean that absolutely seriously.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about it. The Tree of Temptation is one of the most important weapons in Big Brother's arsenal. As soon as the Tree of Temptation speaks, that's guaranteed coverage. It means the person that's spoken to is going to be on the show for a substantial length of time. It means that the person is considered amusing enough or you know, intriguing enough to be given some kind of caricature by the Tree of Temptation. Now, the less favoured housemates won't be spoken to by the Tree of Temptation because Big Brother doesn't want to squander a whole show on them fucking up and doing something insipid and boring and anemic. It's only the most favoured housemates. So which of the housemates have been spoken to? Is it you and Brian? You see, so I find it interesting that you might consider that he might be a more favoured housemate because really, look at you, that whole show was about you. The entire thing was structured around you. Now, you had the choice of passing or failing. You failed, okay, but it didn't matter because you then got to do another task which gave you even more acres of airtime and then you got to have a party in your honour for having done it. That gave you even more acres of airtime. So you might say anyone, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Are you running out of time?
We're running out of time.
Sorry about that.
We've got 2 more questions for you.
Sorry.
First question is, if you
Good
saw
answer, though.
if
It's
you
true,
saw-
though.
If you saw two people walking into the bathroom and they took their microphones off and had a chat just before nominations, and you knew Big Brother did nothing about it, what would you think?
I'd go and say something in the diary room. I think there was some conspiracy of silence. I wouldn't like that.
Okay, and the last
At all.
question
I would
is...
not like that.
who
That's
do you
not kosher or fair, is it?
And last question is, who do you think will win, who would you like to win, and who will win?
I'd like to win.
Okay?
I think I should win. I think I've got absolutely all it takes to be a fantastic winner. I think I've not only borne the brunt of Big Brother all these years, but been a stalwart of the programme all these years. I think I created, personally and single-handedly, the genre of the sobbing celebrity, disburdening him or herself live on television. No one had ever done that before me in any country in the globe. So I think I should win. I think I'm a worthy winner, a gracious winner. I'm old. Who knows how long I'm going to live? I should win. That's what I think. Who do I think will win? I think either Brian or Chantel will win, probably Brian, but possibly Chantel. And I think the reason, if Chantel wins, I think the reason is A, she's very endearing and very approachable and very sort of, people identify with her very easily. And B, she will be seen to have had a very difficult time in here with her ex-husband. And actually, no, I really do think that. I think people will absolutely empathise with her and they'll think, God, poor girl. Poor thing. This has been
Yeah,
really,
but
really hard
she did
for
kind
her.
of know that it was going to happen before she got in.
Yes, but that's
See?
not something the public is particularly aware of. They don't know. They don't realise that she knew.
I'm
They
out of
think-
time, guys.
Brilliant. We'll carry this on afterwards.
Okay.
And thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sorry we've run short on time, but it was one of those explosive episodes where every question was a hot topic of contention. And once again, I really do hope that we will be joining with you, bringing you the news live from the house for Big Brothers, Little Brothers.
Cousin, I'm Nick Bateman.
I'm Victoria Bua, and it's
good
been a
night to you.
pleasure. Take care. Jibber, 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 jibber.
Yep.
Arrange your
Important
notes.
music, roll credits.
Always arrange
that's
your
it.
notes. Do something to your
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Some absolutely fatuous, stupid things to your cards. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean,
I do
yeah.
think that. I think everything I said I actually really mean.
Yeah.
Including should I win? Yes, definitely. Will I win? No, but should I win? No, I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't win, but I'd like to. But
I think
know
I think he'll be out of Brian or Nikki, to be honest.
No.
No, yeah. I think Nikki's a far more
No.
interesting. I love Chantel to
No,
bits. Chantel's a you know, she's a lovely girl, but to be fair, in terms of housemates, I think Nikki's a much better housemate. You get a lot more entertainment. She gives a lot more in terms of who
But
she
I
is.
would suggest that she polarises more people too.
Oh, well, yeah, I agree.
And therefore there'll be lots of people who go, ugh.
No, she
agree.
polarises people in this house, but on the outside...
I have one of those nice...
She polarises people in here, but on the outside, she's immensely amusing.
But-
Because
but
she's
do you-
edited
but do
and
you-
sat
but
in
do
it.
I'm
you-
not sure.
But do you
about
not also think
that.
that...
I mean, yes and no.
But do you not also notice a trend that excellent housemates normally do polarise opinion? Do you see what I mean? It's never... It's,
Yeah,
it's,
but not
it's,
Chantal, for example. Because
Yeah, but-
she's... What's there not to like? What's not to like about her? She's
no,
lovely.
that's not my point.
In this house.
That's not my point.
Oh, sorry, what is your point?
But here's my point, right? As much as I love Chantel,
Yeah.
if Chantel had entered, in my opinion, if Chantel had entered any other season of Big Brother, she wouldn't have won. The only reason she won Celebrity Big Brother was because she was put in as a non-celebrity to a celebrity situation.
Mr. Bua, I give you Sophie Reed. Why did she win? Why should she win and Chantal wouldn't have won? What's the difference?
Sophie got involved in more things. For
What?
example, no, let's say there was a task, she would throw herself into it. Let's say there was discussion. Let's say there was, you know, even the odd argument. Let's say or disagreement.
Right.
And this is me. So I've got nothing bad to say whatsoever against Chantel.
No, I
I
know.
think she's not.
No,
I think
I
she's
know, no one
lovely.
has. How could you?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. As an avid fan of Big Brother, right? If you were to put Nikki and Chantel in a room, I think 9 times out of 10 people would say Nikki. If you were to pick who you'd want to go in to the house, Nikki or Chantel.
Well, I
Nikki.
disagree.
Really?
And you know I love Nikki. I
Okay.
really do.
So
and I
why-
would really love her on the show as well. I like her in real life. I just think Nikki... I may be completely wrong. I'm basing this on nothing. It's not like I've got some inside information. I haven't got any information whatsoever. It's only my personal view. I think Chantal... I know you've just poo-pooed it as if I'm talking nonsense, but I
No,
think
I didn't.
Chantal will be seen by anyone who's had a broken relationship. I don't just mean marriages, but all the girls chucked by boyfriends, all the whatever, as having really had a most difficult time where, you know, you're having a laugh and Brian's having a laugh and I'm having a laugh and Nick's having a laugh, except Chantel, and she's really not having a laugh. She's finding it really, really difficult. And she's made no real secret of the fact that she's finding it difficult. She's been moved to tears by absolutely everything from a blob of margarine to a ladybird in the garden. She's been crying and crying about this, about it. And I think that people will fit for her.
Yeah,
I really do.
At the same time, that's
and
just...
also she's got that giggle, and also she's not really good at anything. She doesn't really do it. She can't really do anything, but she seems very nice. She's very, very unthreatening, and she's sexy. Very, very sexy, isn't she? She's got great big knockers, and she's got that sexy giggle, and she's very good looking.
Yeah, she's a good looking girl.
Good looking girl. And I think people, I think as my other half said, you always win when, for example, if you're a woman, when men fancy you and women want to be you. And I think that's her. I think men find her attractive and women like her. She doesn't alienate women. And lots of very attractive women really do alienate women, but she doesn't, because she's sort of, you know, she's nice, she's sweet, she giggles, she's crying, she's in a horribly awkward situation.
Yeah, but that's
You
but
know.
that's a horribly awkward situation
I
that she
think
didn't have to get into.
Yeah.
No,
I-
but nobody did.
it's
Listen
also...
to all we could talk.
I'm just...
Big
I'm-
brother,
I'm-
you can't do this, you can't do that. And I said, I know, but you
Yeah,
volunteered to come.
But I'm just saying this, right? For me, right, that is something that has been set up by Big Brother, just as a storyline. Just here you go, here you go.
The whole program's set up.
No.
They chose you rather than someone else to set up
hear me
something.
out. No, but hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay, no, but they chose me to come in. I didn't
Yeah.
come in with any other story apart from who I am.
Maybe they hoped you would do whatever it was you did last
Yeah,
time.
they hoped. But
Yeah.
I didn't come in there
Yeah.
with something set up to go already,
No.
just from the go. Do you see what I mean? In fact, nobody else came in
But
here.
you might have done.
No,
You might have hated
nobody
Michelle
else.
from your year.
Nobody else came
Might
in there.
have
With
you?
a,
You and Michelle
but
might have just
we didn't.
fought
But they
bitterly.
know
No,
that.
but you could have. You could have fought bitterly in that What's It house, couldn't you?
Yeah, but we could have.
You could have come in
there
with
was no
built-in
story.
animosity from the start.
There was no story between me and Michelle before we got in here. That's the point I'm trying to say. There was no setup. There was no, oh, here you go. Go on, get on with it.
Right.
It was just two people going in. Do you see what I mean? But there's already a leg up in that. I'm not even saying Chantal was one of the favourites. I'm just saying, right, the story was there. Boom. What if Preston hadn't been in there then? It would have been like...
But I think if you're watching, you don't deconstruct it like that. You don't think, oh,
I
it was
I
set
do.
up.
I describe.
You do.